Hey y'all, happy Saturday. This is just going to be a quick one. Just a BS session for a few. I don't really have much to talk about, and I didn't schedule it, so I sprung it on everybody. But let's do this.
Who's a bad girl now? Who's a bad girl now? Who's a bad girl now? I'm such a bad, bad girl.
Hey Nat Flo, what you up to? Happy Saturday. Hey Mark, how are you? Y'all, I'm waiting on dinner to be done. Hey Revival. Hey, the real angel, Steph B. How are you guys? What you up to? What you doing? Hey, Gina. Oh, you can call me Becky. You guys can please do not ever y'all. I have nothing you can call me Becky. You can call me Becky with the crazy hair again. You can call you will never bother me by that. Most people do call me. It's funny though because a lot of people, in fact, Kathy, me and Kathy were talking on the phone, and she is always like nonsense. And I always crack up because even like the people I talk to, they refer to me as nonsense. But I refer to them as their alts too. It's just a habit thing. So either or, it doesn't matter to me at all. I was called George my entire life. My nickname has been George my entire fucking life. So you can call me anything pretty much. Hey, happy life. It'll never bother me though. Yeah, you can call me Becky. It's totally fine. Some people refer to me as that. The antis like to try and use my real name as it's like offensive or something. Bitch, my name is Rebecca. Okay? Rebecca with 2 C's. Get it fucking right. If you're going to say it, put some respect on that bitch. It's just stupid. They're so immature though. You can call me whatever. Just don't call me late for dinner. What y'all up to? Oh, put the baby to bed. Ugh, it's only 6 o'clock here. I'm waiting on the chicken to get done so I can feed the chitlins. And then I have done nothing. I took a nap today, y'all. Anybody else take a nap today? Anybody else do anything fun today? Oh my God, Mark, hey Sheila, when my mom says Rebecca, when I'm in trouble still to this day, if my mom says Rebecca, it's Rebecca Joe. And she puts a spin on it like instantly. It's eyebrow raising. You're like, what the hell did I do now? she she still does it. I'm sure all of you guys have that same thing with your folks. If they're still with us or you have memories of that, the way they can say your name just makes you know. Wrapping presents. Ugh. Real angel girl, you need the hay stitching. You need the burlap bags. So I am going to address some stuff. I've now, after today, I didn't realize that people were coming into my chat yesterday poking for a reaction because there was shit popping off that I didn't know about. But keep your shit out of my chat from now on. Don't be trying to get me in the middle of your shit when I don't even fucking know what the fuck's going on. That actually pisses me off now that I realize that there was shit popping off and people were trying to take the opportunity to create shit where there's not shit. If there's not shit, why are you creating shit? Some people just need fucking hobbies. Ooh, Italian white bean soup. Is it like a bean and ham? That sounds actually good. I'm not really a bean eater, but oh, Mark, have you been watching Pete? Pete has been doing some incredible videos. Stitching, it was just a comment that was really out of place. Like I was really confused by it, but now that I know what I missed over the last few days with all the drama in the community and stuff, I realize why they were doing that. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I could care less. It's just irritating when you realize, like, I've never had issues. I don't know. If I have issues, I tell you guys, hey, Marcy, just stir in the pot. Stir the pot, the spoon lickers. That's all it is. Just let it go. Let it go. I think all of you guys know where I stand on most things. I don't hide shit very well. Not at all. No meat. Oh, Gina, that really sounds good. Stitching, what are you working on? Any projects you're working on? I know you're always up to something. Real Angel, what have you been up to? Anything fun? What about you, Mark? Happy Life Jay. How's your weekend been so far? Nat Flow, finally getting some downtime a little bit. Hey, Denise. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet, Denise. You crack me the hell up. You should be a stand-up comedian. Seriously. You need to use your channel for like stand-up comedy skits. That one time, Bigfoot. I was being a smartass earlier when I was saying that. I don't even know how that topic got brought up or like all of the different things. I'm like, I sleep next to Bigfoot every night. Kyle's got a huge fucking foot, okay? He wears like a size 13 shoe. And he's not super tall, but he has huge feet. By the way, my father-in-law is home. Oh, Denise, I bet that's fun. Oh, I'm so sorry, the real Angel. Sending so much love for both of you. Finished unpacking. Ooh, you're always on the go, Marcy. You wear me out. I know you did stitching. I knew you and me got what I was saying, but everybody else, I just say some random shit sometimes because I'll be completely I woke up from my nap and I was like, oh, who's live? Went over there, Queen Bee was live, and I was like, oh, what the hell? They were talking about that case. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Did you guys see on Law and Crime about the social worker that impersonated a foster care child in the DCFS system and went back to high school? A 32-year-old prior DCFS worker. Revival, yes and no. He's excited to be home. And I'm excited that my mother-in-law is not going to be driving up there every day and having to deal with that. But I feel like we're getting nowhere. Yeah, she's out on bond right now for $5,000. They posted bond, but what in the hell? Oh my gosh, Happy Life. Deadwood is one of my favorite places. Probably one of the best places I've ever been. Oh, that's cool. Marcy, that's really cool. Yeah, crazy though. Oh, that's really cool, Denise. I'll go check them out for sure. Isn't that weird though? Like, what's the purpose of her impersonating a child working in the DCFS system? If you guys haven't watched it, Law and Crime dropped a video. I think it's probably like 2 hours old now, but oh, Happy Life. That's cool. That's cool. We haven't really done anything today extravagant. I have a lot of baking that I have to catch up on tomorrow. Yeah, it's really weird. The fact that anybody would want to do that. She looks young, but she even enrolled on the basketball team, y'all. Like, what possesses somebody to do that? I mean, I could understand if they were like going undercover for the system or doing something like that, but To me, that's really fucking weird. Yeah, shop. Really interesting. You've been napping a lot lately. It's that time of year. Nap times are good. The real angel, you don't want to ask me that. No, nope, not at all. But we're not doing a whole lot either. So, nope. Oh, nap flow. That's a good feeling, though. That's a really good feeling. What up, rapper? You being good today? Oh, and just before I forget to, I did talk to Kathy P via text earlier, and she was overwhelmed with the love and support. She thanked everybody, of course. The community. I am so proud of this community. So many people that I don't even mess with, shared out my post for Kathy, have been sending stuff for Kathy. You guys are all like, thank you so much. That's the thing. Like, there's not a whole lot. It sucks because in these situations, there's so many people that need help and so many going through stuff. But when the community rallies together on things like that, it's pretty incredible. So I'm pretty proud to say that I was very happy to see the response. And she really greatly appreciates it. She didn't ask for shit. So I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much for, yeah, we're hoping that the damage that's been done with her kidneys and stuff won't cause long-term effects, but oh, Mark, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Y'all have really stepped up. Yeah, shop 100%. 100%. But I'm not a big to do big event person at all. You kind of remind me of myself in that way. I don't like a lot of fuss and I don't like being the center of attention and it's stuff like that. It's really uncomfortable for me. So I would take every opportunity to do that. Absolutely. And then do a reception after. Yep. Absolutely. Oh, that's so cool. Stitching, that's awesome. Yeah, I would jump at that opportunity. I think that's incredible. And you can still do the big reception, you can still do the dresses. That's what Kyle and I, if I ever decide that I want to get married again, we plan on doing a beach wedding, just a small, simple ceremony on a beach somewhere, and that's it. Yeah, stitching. I saw that. Queen shared it. Heels shared it. The Glare shared it. Crimes and Fashion shared it. Headstones and Headlines, I think, shared it. A lot of people did. So I appreciate that. You guys, everybody has been, and I know that it's a lot of people are strapped right now financially. I understand, completely get it. And even the thoughts, I hate the thoughts and prayers thing. Like I hate that, but um, prayers do help, for those that believe in that. Nothing wrong with that. Healing energy, it takes a village. Hey, Kay. I'll have to take all of the Islanders with us. All right, Denise. I might still be here. Yes, me too, shop. Me too. Hey, Mercedes girl. How are you? How's mama? She enjoying the Christmas decorations and the lights? Hey, pugs. Oh my gosh, y'all. Bella is doing so good. She is doing so freaking good. She's still leaning in and falling over. Her balance issues are still pretty bad, but she is back to ornery. She is so ornery. Kenzie went to pick her up the other day to bring her downstairs for me, and she tried biting sis. That means she's back to normal. And then she's just been wild. She was actually prancing around earlier. She's doing good. It is right revival, right? Hey T. Yeah, she's doing really good. Thanks for asking, Pugs. I guess it was, it's great that she's making progress and doing good. but I think it also kind of hit me that frustrated lurker, I miss your face too. Sending you huge hugs and love always. Anybody up to anything fun? Y'all just hanging out? Yeah, it's going to be a shit show when, like, that one will hit me hard. Chloe hit me hard, but Bella is my dog. Like, her job is to alert if I pass out. Like, it is. That's just what she does. So this week was really hard on her. After last weekend, it was a mess. And I was babying her and trying to take care of her. But then she flipped into trying to take care of me mode. And I kept telling her, like, you don't have to do your job anymore. I'm good. You just need to chill. She can't. She's standing at the door right here watching me. Yeah, it sucks, Pugs, for sure. Hold on. Is she coming out? There she is. Hey, Bella, come here. Isabella, come here. Hold on. She's going the other way. Say hi. Say hi, everybody. She's probably going to go pee. She'll be back. She'll be back. She's still like tromping around. And then there's Dexter. She can lift her leg again. When I know it sounds so silly, but when I saw her be able to lift one leg again, because she always has to lift one leg, she's weird. But the fact that she was able to do that and still stand, it was so exciting. Oh, that's great, Mercedes girl. Yeah, she's cute. Isabella. She's a good girl. And then there's Dexter, who's in Kyle's face. He's always got a bug. Oh, Dexter. Everybody leaves poor Dexter out. Poor Dexter. Poor buddy. Nobody pays attention to him. He doesn't ever get any love. He's the forgotten one. He's so bad. Frustrated. I need to catch up with you. I need to text you. Yeah. Pugs, yeah.
Stop.
There she went. She just shook her head and she's like, boom, right back.
Stop.
No, every time we're live, he knows. He knows
Hey, Mark.
to get going. Hey, Bella, come here. Easy, Bella, come here. She goes and hides behind Dad.
Hi, Brittany.
Come here. Y'all.
You want to say hi?
Dex.
Come say hi.
Dex thinks he's a little dog. Hold on.
She
guys
thinks
can't
the
see her.
camera steals her soul.
She's been showing out though. Look at her wigging her butt.
You a good girl.
Isabella.
Come here.
Bella.
Come here. What do you want?
See her head tilt. Somebody just hit the thumbs down button. Rapper, are you trolling me again?
Stop.
Oh, yes. We'll do a call frustrated for sure. I'll call you Monday or Tuesday for sure. I need to catch up and find out how you're doing.
Hi, Revival.
I miss you. Yes. Pugs, her head tilt is still pretty significant, but when she's doing a lot better.
And if she shakes.
Yeah, if she shakes, she falls over.
She's doing good.
I know, Sheila. I was like, wait, there's the thumbs down button. I really don't. You guys, I don't care. Oh, Rapper, I just like to fuck with you. I think I only have one of your accounts banned. I don't even know if it's you that I got banned. People have duplicated Rapper's accounts and come in and say some awful shit under Rapper's accounts, acting like Rapper too. That's why we always say, is it the good rapper or the bad rapper? Rapper knows that I don't give two shits.
Thank you, Gina.
Yeah.
We were hoping for a little bit better result, but
Yeah, he's happy to be headed home. He was pretty hard to understand. They called on the way home today, and he was a little difficult to kind of understand, but at least he'll be home for Christmas, hopefully. So as long as everything continues to go. And Louie, their cat, was excited to have Dad home. So my mother-in-law said that he was telling her off. She was sitting in Ralph's spot while he was gone, and the cat was upset, like, no, Mom, that's Dad's spot. You hold down the fort for a minute so I go check the chicken.
I just wish there was a way to convince people. I'll just say it. He's an alcoholic, and I thought drinking was normal my whole life, that everybody would drink. And that's fine if you do. But when people take anything to the extreme, it's not good for your body, and he's not having good luck with his body right now, and I've been trying to get him to stop drinking for years, but I think now I might be able to leverage me quitting smoking for him quitting drinking, because he wants me to quit smoking. Every time he sees me, he says something about it. So
he knows better than to say anything to me about it.
I might try to leverage that and say, you know what, I want you to do something good for you as well.
It's really hard though, because he's had so much trauma in his life too. It's his coping mechanism, and
I know, but that's
the thing to numb him out.
That's what we've talked about, is trying to get him the help that he needs, the help it's
really hard.
He's needed his whole life.
Can I have that?
He's always said, like, therapists are kooks, and
he's old school.
Therapy's not.
He's definitely old school. They did you tell me they detoxed him?
No, that's what I was getting to. I just started the story there. So
go ahead.
Well, so a lot of his problems that were causing him in the hospital was from his body detoxing. And the hardest thing to watch is my brother, his son, died of a heroin overdose, and he was saying the whole time, like, man, I wish I could have just said one last thing to him and try to get him to
beat himself up for
kick
years.
His addiction. And it's like, look in the mirror.
He's beat himself up for years, losing both of his sons. He's lost everybody, unfortunately, and alcohol kind of numbed it for him. He's old school, doesn't believe in mental health therapy. I mean, he does. He believes in it for other people, just not himself. And he went in for spinal fluid removal and to hopefully get a shunt. Well, they figured out that the spinal fluid removal isn't helping. It's not changing enough for him. So a shunt, they wouldn't do a shunt, but then he went into DTs when he was in. So they started giving him medication to kind of combat the withdrawals. And that caused further issues too.
Cigarettes, Gina, I'm not going to quit smoking weed. That's part of my therapy too, from growing up like that and not ever knowing what to do with those feelings.
Do you know what they gave him?
I don't.
We don't know, Mark. We're not sure. Whatever they gave him, I'm assuming it was some sort of either Ativan, seizure meds or something, but he really had a hard time with it. My mother-in-law was like, what the hell happened? Because he was struggling. But,
yeah.
Oh, rapper, I'm sorry.
They gave him something, Mark. I'm not.
Hey, Lisa.
Not really sure what it was, but it's really hard to watch. I think that was the main cause of his whole decline, when he fell in the beginning and hit his head on the door handle. That's what caused this whole thing with him having to use a walker and everything else.
Well, he is 76, 77.
Yeah, but
he also had a triple brain bleed from falling when he was intoxicated.
Yeah.
And it just spiraled his health into complete shambles. And
like he was doing really good before that. There was no physical restrictions that he had or anything.
No, they're so active.
Holy
shit, they're active.
He would walk normal. He would think normal. He was still an asshole. Unfortunately, he was too cognitive when it came to political beliefs. But now, ever since the fall and him hitting his head, it's kind of been that turning
Hey, everybody.
point. That's why we moved down here. Becky and I had to drop everything 2 Christmases ago and come down here. And
it was before Christmas
sit with him
when
in
it
the-
happened.
in
Yeah,
the ICU.
they didn't even know if he was going to pull out of that. That
Yeah.
was when he was in a pretty significant coma for quite a little bit, and the fact that he keeps rallying back is amazing. Like but he's had a ton of loss. Like I'm not trying to minimize the alcoholism, but that has been his coping mechanism and what he has used to deal with losing both of his sons, everybody around him for the most part. And he just,
Sorry to hear that, rapper.
it
It's
sucks.
tough to go through. We're going through the exact same thing. It's
Yeah. Everybody's going through it. That's what we always say. Like everybody's going through it. And then the anniversaries of the boys passing are really hard on him. His just everything. Like
I had
there's
the talk with
such
my
a
mom.
complicated story.
I had the talk with my mom though that last time when he used to get real sauced, like before his fall, when he gets it really down, he'll say like, well, this world's just fucked me, and because I know that there's no, don't get me, I'm not getting into the religion part of it, but I know there's no God because my dad died a day before my son was born.
Yeah.
And I that's tough. That would be extremely tough.
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything different, but you can get over that. You can get through that. But you got to put in the work, and he just doesn't. He doesn't believe that. He doesn't think that there's anything that he can do, and that every single year,
he's kind of given up.
I get sad. I know when the days are, and every year, I get 2 days that I kind of look at my phone and I'm like, ah, fuck. But
4 to be truthful.
Well, yeah.
Their birthdays and then the date of them passing.
But then, yeah. Well, one of them is my son's birthday too.
Yeah, that doesn't help anything.
Not really. So
it's a complicated story for sure. Those of you guys that have dealt with addiction and alcoholism and medical issues on top of it, and loss and tragedy, and you guys all get it. Like, this is unfortunately so many of you in the comment section I talk to on a personal level, and these are very similar stories to what so many of you know. And it just sucks because addiction is a beast. Like, it doesn't matter. And that's why I have such a hard time with people addict shaming. Like, but it also, I'm going to say this too, it also doesn't give you a fucking pass to do dirty, rotten, evil shit to other people when you are in active addiction either. That fucking shit, I'm sick of giving passes for shit like that, because I deal with all around us. We've dealt with it. Everybody around us, not everybody, but a lot of them.
So
it sucks, but hurt people. It is what it is.
I just wish he would listen, and
frustrated. That's amazing.
I think
see that.
I think I'm going to try to get him to
Sheila,
go to therapy with
you.
me. Yeah,
Oh, Nat Flo, yeah. Yeah.
My mom's not afraid to try the other side of the fence. She likes edibles.
Oh, his mom's a blast, though. His mom deals with a lot of shit too.
She does.
She's one of these bear and grin and bear it. Like, she deals with a lot of shit.
And he's frustrated because he can't do the things he used to, and then
she can still.
And obviously he takes it out on her, and then he feels like a burden to her, so he gets extra mad and treats her extra worse.
Yeah, he feels like a burden. So
I need to have that conversation with him. I need to get him into it. I told my mom yesterday, I said, look, if he won't go into therapy, then I'm going to sit down with him, and I'm going to teach him every trick that I've learned to try to be able to.
Well, not only that too, they've had some significant losses in their friend group. So their friend group have been friends for 30, 40 plus years, and neighbors. A lot of them are neighbors down here that lived in Washington near each other before. And even some of their neighbors down here, they've taken their own lives. And that one hit him really hard. He says, both of them, Glenn and your dad, both say, I just want to go be with Reb a lot. And that's really hard too. It's hard. He loves seeing the grandkids. He's not nasty to us ever. Never to me or the girls. Never.
No, he just, and I understand when that he gets upset and he snaps, and I get that part of it. But the thing he needs to work on is
Gina.
not putting more stress on it. Like if he feels like a burden, don't make it that much worse by treating her like shit or talking to her like shit, because it compounds everything.
Yeah, it makes a mess. It's a mess. You guys know.
Sorry to hear that, Happy. That's 27 years is tough. But alcohol's a tough thing. I mean,
But
we all deal with addiction. We're sitting here smoking cigarettes right now.
they're out.
We don't drink,
Sun's out.
but we
That's
still
incredible.
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah, happy life. I can only imagine. That's a hard one. And you know, one decision, one choice,
No.
one split decision. You know, I don't know anybody that has never drank or done some sort of illicit drug, and if they haven't, they've done other shit.
Except for our daughter.
Yeah, but everybody does something in their lives that could change their entire world in 2 seconds. Like, I don't care if you've never done anything illegal or claim you haven't. There is always that one split decision that could change everything in people's lives, or something happening. Sometimes it's just life throwing shit at you. Losing people grief is an incredibly difficult thing.
Oh, wow, stitching. That's wild. That kind of shit happens in Idaho. We've been there.
Oh, I know some of those DEA agents in Idaho. There's not very many of them. I happen to be friends with a couple of them. We've got stories that unbelievable shit that's happened, but it's just
She's pregos for sure. She can't even sit straight.
okay, ma'am. Thank you for the announcement.
She is not.
Kenzie and the cat's outside. That's Kenzie's random drive-by. She's got the cats in the garage feeding them. If she didn't feed them 24/7, they wouldn't be little round balls. You guys want to see the cats in the garage? I'll take you guys out there.
$200
Right.
ain't gonna bail you out.
Right, stitching? Yeah. That's my sister's sitting in prison right now. I don't have no shame in that. Like, it is what it is. She's an amazing human being. When she's sober, she is incredibly smart, incredibly talented, incredibly amazing. She's an incredible human being, but addiction has been something she's fought for shit since I was 14. So 27 some years now.
It was always a relief when my brother got picked up, and we knew that
He was safe.
We knew he was at least in jail.
That's when I told the girls that she was back in prison. It's always a hard one. I go back and forth of actually telling them or not, because I don't want them to worry. But it's always a relief for them when they know that she's in, because they know she's safe for those periods of time at least. Oh, Gina, the cats. Oh, that's our inside cats. These are not our cats. These are the neighbors' cats, the neighborhood cats that nobody will deal with. So, and my bleeding heart here cannot handle them sleeping in the cold, even though it's not super cold here. So she made all of the stitching. She traded addictions. Hey, that's not bad. That happens very often. A lot of people switch from addiction to religion. It's just switching addiction. Yeah, Britt, I do. I very cautious about it though. I wait until everything's played out. We don't go through the ups and downs. Like, I wait until there's a solid answer, and then we have a discussion about it. They ask questions if they have. They know they can come to me and ask me anything. We talk about it and we go from there. It's a really hard one, but they're older, and it's not fair to lie to them either about these situations, but it's also a protection thing. So there's boundaries. Like, they don't know all the details. They don't need to know all that stuff at this age. They don't need to worry about adult problems, but it's still, I try to give them the respect to let them know.
One of them just doesn't care. One of them is totally done. Detached.
One of them is completely detached, and she says some pretty not off the wall. She's angry, a lot of resentment, rightfully so. And the other one cries. but then we process. It's never easy. That stuff's not easy. It is. It's something that, you know, I don't have any. There's no right or wrong way of dealing with that stuff. It's very situational for every family. Some families completely disconnect, and I get that too. I understand the reasoning behind that, but it's a hard one for sure. Let me see if the babies are in here. Oh yeah, here they are. Okay, hold on. Let me turn you guys around so you can see them. Oh, I can't. I'm on my computer. Hold on. Let me just set you guys down. Oh, where are you going? Come here. Come here. This is the little fat pregnant one. Well, Kenzie thinks she's pregnant. Come here. Oh, they like Kyle a lot. Hold on.
Come here.
Come here, babies.
Come here.
They have a bed and food dishes and everything in here. Oh, here's the other one.
Hey.
Come here. They don't have names. Hold on. Let me show you.
Come here, cat.
Of course, nobody in the neighborhood could be.
Hey.
There's a third one too, but she's really sketch.
Hey. Come here. Come here.
I can pick up the chubby one. The little chubby one I can pick up, but this one is only, she's pretty sketched out. She likes Kyle. She's not really sure about human contact yet. She's getting better though.
Hey, what are you doing out there? Come here. She's just laying right there.
They are super cute.
Hey.
They rummage around. They took over the garage. We leave it like that so they have somewhere to go. The entire neighborhood feeds them. The lady across the street feeds them. This is the little.
Hey, where you going?
They keep trying to get in the house. I actually took the little chubby one in the house the other day and introduced her to Dexter and Bella. They just make themselves at home. Of course, us and 5,000 animals.
You show them the bike?
Come here. They've seen it.
Yeah.
It's dusty and dirty.
Come here.
Our garage is a mess. A revival, we've actually called a ton of fostering groups and nobody would take them. Because they're basically the neighbors who doesn't take care of them. So it would be considered almost theft of animals. So we're kind of in an iffy predicament. But we're going to figure it out.
What are you doing?
For now, Kenzie just gets to, that is something we are going to do. The getting them fixed. We have to pay for it though. They have to be paid for. And what they do is most of the fostering groups here, they will fix them and then you have to take them back and let them recover. They catch and release them. They fix them and release them right back. There's whole colonies here though. We live on thankfully we're not right on a main road, but yeah. So we will be doing that. I'm not even going to tell the neighbor that I'm doing it. I'm just going to do it because that has been an absolute travesty trying to work with the neighbor and get this figured out. It's been a challenge. Let's say that. And that's not the neighbor we like. It's the one across the street that I don't really know. It's been interesting. But Kenzie takes care of them. They definitely are without. That is for sure. Hold on. Checking my chicken. I'm gonna let this finish and then it'll be ready. Finish the potatoes. We're eating later than we normally do.
I only saw the back tire fender.
I do remember that, Gina. Yeah, Lisa. That's what we're. They have so many days. That's the thing is there is laws that within X amount of time, if we can prove that we are providing for them, we can do whatever we want. So that's kind of where I'm going with this without going there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a cat person either. Okay. And I have all of these cats.
Bullshit.
I'm not.
Yeah, right.
Shut it. I'm a bleeding heart with animals.
Completely corrupted one.
Where are they? Oh, here's ours. 2 of them. They think those stools are theirs. They just lay at the counter. Eclipse just sits here like, bitch, get me food. What you doing, Eclipse? What you doing? They think they own the stools. There's 3 of them. And they usually share one. Like Kiki and her will just lay on top of each other on one. Sketch. There's Dexter. Isabella, you going to sit with Dad? She's like, Mom's got dinner. They're ridiculous. If I could just turn my camera on someday and let you guys watch them during the day, they are hysterical. They get into everything. They chase each other around. You just watching them now? You watching yourself?
That one still carries that little toy around by her mouth and cries.
Yes, she does. Stop being bad. She's laying down now. You're not a cat lover, but you love ours. They're crazy. I'm a dog person. I've always been a dog person, but I love the cats. Kiki drives me insane. He has a routine every night, and it is stupid. If I'm sitting on the couch, he has to climb up the back of the couch, and then he jumps off the back of the couch right onto my chest every freaking night. He's a little lard ass too. And no, you're good. The camera's off, kiddo. You're good. The little one came around the corner and like jumped out. He's a pain in the butt. And then he spins 3 times to put his butt in my face every time I go lay down. He has to spin around and he has to put his butt right in my face before we go to bed. He's ridiculous. He's bad.
Like you scared of mom, dude.
Not before dinner. You have to wait until you eat. Yeah, you can have it when you're halfway through your dinner. Because you know as well as I do that you'll guzzle your Mountain Dew and then not be hungry. I know you know. You want to say hi to your friends?
Hello. My eyes hurt for some reason.
Not from reading. You haven't been. Oh, you need to stop picking, please.
Okay. My eyes hurt for some reason.
Staring at the TV?
Yeah.
Probably.
I think I haven't blinked in like 2 hours.
You haven't blinked in 2 hours?
I think so.
That's weird. We're going to start calling you JLR.
I think that's why my eyes hurt.
You think that's why your eyes
Don't
you think it'd be creepy if you never blinked?
Yes, that would be true.
Marcy, we taught our dogs how to play well with cats.
Oh, our dogs love the cats.
They didn't at first.
Yeah, Chloe especially. Chloe wanted to eat them at first, but then she was like, hey, I like these guys. The cats were really depressed after. They said, hi, baby girl.
Hey.
Sorry, y'all. I'm finishing dinner, so I'm walking around. Revival. Oh, that's for sure. What'd you guys have for dinner? Not you. You live here. I know what you're having for dinner. Your dog loves, yeah. Ours are pretty good with them. Bella gets annoyed and tattles on him. Bella's pretty bossy though. Bella's really bossy. I am making oven. This is all I did. I had chicken out, so hold on. Okay, you stay like that for a minute, Nana, because I'm going to turn my camera on for a minute. I just threw some chicken on a pan. That's it. And then homemade mashed potatoes. That's it. Nothing fancy. Chicken. I cheated too. It's basically like oven fried chicken, but they're just chicken breasts. Hey, Mystery. The kids like chicken though. They will eat in mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes is one thing that the little one loves. So, mashed potatoes. Lasagna. We still have a big frozen lasagna.
Like every time you make your mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
it's like too chunky or something.
You like instant potatoes better?
Yeah.
Ugh. Alana loves instant potatoes. Lasagna tomorrow. You just don't like any type of those of you with kids with sensory issues understand that. She's very finicky.
Get your gross ass feet off the cupboard.
Ew! Your dirty toes.
You know you can use soap on those feet too, right?
Smelly feet. Smelly feet. Smelly feet. Yep, texture. Yep. You had a gross, or at gas station, Yobergau, that's Kyle's favorite thing. 7-Eleven pizza. He loves pizza any way, shape, or form. Any way he can get it. Chicken pot pie. Ooh, Kenzie likes chicken pot pie. Do you like chicken pot pie, babe?
Yeah.
A little bit? It's not one of his favorite things, but.
No, I do. No, I love it.
Beef jerky. Hey, that's okay.
You're talking like a baby.
Okay.
God.
There's Kenzie. Coming in to ruin the party.
This ain't a party.
Is the camera off?
Yes, the camera's off.
Okay.
You can move about.
Jesse used to, back in Utah, she was known as the troll because she lives in the basement.
You call Kenzie a troll?
No, you guys did.
No, you're
Oh, yeah,
right.
Kenzie is the troll in the basement, but no longer in the basement. Well, she kind of still is in the basement because we all still live upstairs.
Yes, if she still
Thank God.
Is she the troll?
I don't know.
You're just getting away with saying this stuff because you're on camera and you know she can't do anything. Heh. She's a little.
She's a brat, so that's her problem, not mine.
Oh, you two, knock it off.
I'd rather be a troll than a brat.
You are a troll.
Rude.
It's not rude, it's facts.
Rude.
Go
Are you
on.
almost done?
If you're not helping with cooking, get out of my kitchen.
Are you almost done?
Mama Kenzie, right?
Hello?
Yes. Dinner's almost done.
Oh, Lisa, I know the feeling with those styrofoam containers, the take-home things. I feel them squishing between my.
I doubt they can hear you from over there. Kyle's talking to you guys, but he's across the room. Oh, hold on, you guys. Sorry, I'm doing my chicken, pulling my chicken off my pan. Pulling the chicken off my pan.
Ha! She did hear me.
She heard you?
Yep.
Styrofoam is the worst. I know, right, Miss Straight? They're both kind of the same. They're on the same level. If you ask me, they're bratty trolls. That's the two. Them two are like best buddies. But they drive each other nuts. That's Alana's. She's very codependent on her. Kenzie and Alana both have. That's their safe spot, is sis. They're good littles. Most of the time. Most of the time, they're still kids. Typical children. Anybody doing anything fun this weekend? Is anybody off next week for the entire week? I'm so excited for Christmas to be over. Anybody else? I think I'm having a hard time getting into the mood of Christmas this year because our weather is not winter weather. That does definitely, I'm realizing, make an impact. Oh my gosh, shop. How does she like living over there? That's one place I would like to visit. Hong Kong and Korea. I would love to. And not for the ping pong shows either. Mystery. That's, I think this cycle is pretty typical on YouTube from what I'm seeing myself. I don't know. I think that, I don't know. I just get so confused by adults, grown ass adults acting foolish. But hey, when you're frustrated and have nothing better to do, I guess this is a good place to take it out. Oh, really? Hey, Lurker. Good to see you. Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. You can come make your plate if you want. Let me finish the potatoes and then. Homemade mashed potatoes. Really, Revival? You guys aren't even getting snow? That's crazy. That's wild to me. I've been looking at the weather at my dad's. It's pretty fucking cold over there, but I don't know if they've had chicken taco salads. That does sound good. Shop, do you go visit? Nutcracker Ballet. That's really cool. Lurker, how's mom? I gotta whip out all of the lumps because, as you heard, Picky One over there doesn't like lumps in her potatoes. You've been to Korea twice. See, I think I would love it. I just would have a hard time with the food. But, oh, Do any of you watch the 90 Days the Other Way? Anybody? That Shekinah bitch, man, alive. She's a whack job. I don't like her. If anybody who watches that show, she's all excited, but it's pretty interesting watching her because she comes from a family she had a very interesting upbringing, and she says that this is the best relationship she's ever been in, and he is a control freak from hell. He's the male escort that's been with 2,500 women.
Rapper, what job are you starting? Oh, yeah.
It's ready. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, that Shekinah chick. Hey, Becca. Yeah, no shit. You don't have snow either? That's crazy. That's wild to me. Montana doesn't have snow.
Yeah. Last year was insane. I'm so glad that's done.
What are you looking for?
One of those.
Sis, it's ready.
I'm good. Helping people's good.
Don't mind Kyle. He's got.
Food.
Oh, that's cool, rapper. That's great. That'll make you feel good too. No snow there either. Wow. Okay. Did you guys see there's a TikTok going around right now about a UN compound in Utah? Have you seen that yet?
Uh-uh.
What the fuck? Has anybody else seen that yet? Look at this.
Butter.
It's out here.
Oh, turn off the camera? Do I not have the right to have the camera? I'm looking at you for
Yeah.
Are you a public servant or? Okay.
Donna,
This
it's
is
ready.
my city, and so I have a right to film. This is your business compound?
Anybody else seen it?
Compound? This is a compound? Since Sunday,
Will you tell your sister, please?
Yes.
Okay.
That's weird.
Isn't that odd?
The United Nations claims to be the
Mike,
champion
can you
of your
open
human
this?
rights. Here, they are boasting about how they love the freedom
Yes.
of the press.
Thank you.
But notice that in the UN Declaration of Human Rights, they claim the power to deny you any of your rights at their discretion if it doesn't fit their agenda.
That's really weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know if I believe it or not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm not really sure what I think about it, to be honest. I don't know. It's on TikTok. UN compound, the real angel, is what they're claiming. I don't buy it necessarily, though. I don't even know where they would,
Did they get
where that would
did
be.
they-
If they need it, they can get it
Okay.
for your potatoes.
I
if you
mean,
want
there's
more
some
butter on
weird
it.
shit in Utah, but that's
Yeah, there is some weird shit in Utah, but
a little much.
there you go. Get it.
Can you help me?
What do you need?
I need to open that because it's not coming out with the.
There you go.
Since it's not
You're welcome.
coming out with the.
If you guys want more chicken too, there's more chicken, of course. Hold on, you
I
guys.
love this kind. I love this chicken.
You want to say hi?
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I just hit you guys. Here,
Hello.
that's the middle one. Let's go tell the troll in the bedroom that dinner's ready. It's ready. She comes out, demands dinner, and then goes back to her hide a hole. I'm just joking. She's terrible.
It's because she's really not the best with troll anymore. But since we don't have a basement anymore,
She said she's not a troll anymore because we don't have a basement. The middle one says that now. They're going to get themselves in trouble with the troll. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't necessarily believe it, but interesting. The shit that pops up. Interesting. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I just figured I'd pop on and talk to you guys for a few. I was finishing dinner. A hide a hole. Yeah, they always have hide a holes. All mine do. Could be mystery. Could be. Revival, really? Oh, I gotta go look now. Hold on. That's pretty fucking cool. I love watching some of those shows of the tombs and the process to excavate some of that stuff, how they go about it with the little tiny brushes and stuff. Oh, that I could watch that stuff forever. Okay. Well, dang it. I'm not seeing it on the news yet. Let me look. News. In Greece. Hubby's right. Who's Cupcake and Lemon Drop? Cupcake and Lemon Drop would be, I think it's Emmy and Sinner. I think their second channel, from my understanding, is Sweetie Pie and Sourpuss. So I'm assuming that's probably who it's referencing to. I've never had issues with Emmy, anything like that, but I don't go over there because of him at all. I stay the fuck away from that stuff. Period. Point blank. I have no use for it whatsoever. If I want to be verbally abused by a man, I would go back to my ex-husband. Sorry. That's just the way I feel about it. Sorry, not sorry. Got it. Yeah, Revival. I just found it. I was just reading it. That is really cool, though. The girls will want to watch stuff about that. I hope they do a whole segment on it. That's fucking cool. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. Yeah, I didn't even know that, Gina. There's been a whole bunch of stuff going back and forth between a bunch of creators and channels and stuff, which I don't pay attention that well to that stuff, so I didn't know until today the extent of it. Stargazer, I responded, didn't I? I responded to one of them. Hold on, let me look and see if you sent me another one. Did you respond to my response? I've been terrible about. Yeah, I responded. I let her know. I've been getting, I can't show you guys, but I've been getting all these weird Facebook notifications. Just the strangest thing. The Facebook is prone for hackers. It is something that just happens nonstop, and they send links and they send all these like important notifications. They're spoof pages. I don't even click on them, but I've been getting them so much. Yeah, NatFlow, me too. I stop. I don't entertain a lot of that stuff, nor do I care. That's not my arena. Mercedes Grill. Oh, mystery. I probably won't eat. I'll eat a salad, and that's probably about it. And a little piece of chicken. No, you're good. You're good. I eat salad pretty much every day. I'm a salad freak. That's my jam. Lettuce salad, blue cheese dressing, sunflower seeds, croutons, and a few bacon bits. Hey, wishful thinking. What was I saying? I have really been enjoying some of the new channels. I've been watching.
Okay, for dinner, can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yes, ma'am. If you're done. Okay. Sorry, kiddo asked if she could have her Mountain Dew now. It's late, but it's Saturday, so she can have one this late. Don't even start telling me what to do with my children either. all the assholes. It's only 7:00 here. And they only get one soda like every other day. So leave me alone. But what was I saying? Fuck. Oh, I've been enjoying Rabbit did that Scientology stuff with AA Ron, and I've always been in the Scientology rabbit holes. I love that stuff. But there's a channel named Relatable Reese that is an ex-Scientologist, and I adore her. She's a feel-good channel. She talks about all sorts of random stuff. It's not just Scientology. She talks about a ton of shit. Nisi, did you see the TikToks too? I don't like ranch. I'll eat it, but I don't really care for it. I don't some of that stuff that they post on TikTok like that, it's whatever. Yes, I will be doing more stuff on Mark Mystery. But if you guys want like a uplifting, fun chat, that's people are really nice. There's never Scientologists, ex-Scientologists, all the mix. I really suggest her channel. It's Relatable Reese. She just talks about random stuff. I enjoy her content. I really like Cults to Consciousness, but that's my jam. So I watch all of her podcasts. Today I started off watching Tim Ballard. Oh, I'm so overhearing that man's voice, but he's been dropping podcasts and they are so ironic. We are going to talk about Paul Hutchinson, who is a part of OUR with Tim Ballard this coming week, because that's a shit show. And he dropped a whole freaking video kind of trying to diminish his responsibility in all of the OUR thing, even though he was a part of OUR from 2013 to 2019. He was also the operator that groped a trafficking victim in Cabo. But now that Sean Reyes has came out and distanced himself, everybody else is kind of coming out. It's just crazy how it all works. Thank you, T. Mercedes, you're good. Trust me, she could drink a whole pot of coffee right now and it will never calm her ADHD down. She'll sleep in 2 seconds. That kid is so bad. The only thing I really am bad about, though, is after they have that much soda, a whole can. I mean, she's had 1 can this, I think, 3 days now, 4 days. This is her first soda. She'll brush her teeth. That's the only thing. She's the one that they didn't have any cavities last time, and we're not starting that. If you want just a feel good channel, though, Relatable Reese, she's just funny. She might not be for everybody, but she's very sweet. Yeah, it's really interesting, Mystery. I'm gonna have to do some looking into that because I don't know where I lie on that yet. Kyle and I will probably do, just so you guys are aware, I don't shy away from controversial topics, as you guys know. But we started talking about the politics and political stuff the other night. And a lot of people were like uncomfortable with the conversation. Totally understand. And my mods, please don't ever feel like you have to be there when I talk about that stuff, or that you have to side with me, or because when I speak on this stuff, my mods have nothing to do with it. Just so everybody is aware. None of my mods are, please do not ever target my mods over shit I say, because a lot of them have completely opposite feelings on stuff, and they are allowed to. That's what makes it wonderful. But we are going to have a little bit of a conversation about politics, because I was showing you guys Project 2025 stuff, and by the Heritage Foundation. Well, I can link the Heritage Foundation to Tim Ballard and the Sound of Freedom. So we are going to kind of go into that a little bit, because unfortunately it goes into those arenas. Stargazer, that sounds good. Oh, Nat, I know that struggle. I'm sorry. Yeah. And with ADHD, it does nothing. Like, they actually had me giving her coffee for a long time. Well, and we also dropped her way back on all of her medication to try and get a baseline, but we couldn't take her off her medication. The little one takes lithium, and that's a pretty heavy hitting medication for anybody that knows what the hell it is. but she does really well with that medication. She does great, but we dropped her Concerta way back too. She was on quadruple the dose she is now before, and we dropped it way back to try and get a baseline. And let me tell you, holy shit, her ADHD. The poor kid can't sit still. She's picking again because her ADHD is so out of control. It's sad. Your anxiety, I know, Revival. I know. Oh, Nat, it's not one that's used for a lot. You can look it up and see what it's used for. I'm not going to go into all of it, but yeah, tea. I know some of you guys are okay with it, and some of you guys, I just make you guys so uncomfortable and nervous with it, and I'm okay with that. Like, I don't ever expect anybody. I just don't want them to ever get cornholed into like, oh, their nonsense is mod and nonsense talks about this. I don't give a shit. Yeah, Nisi, it does. It is something that's really, really important that people need to be aware of. Lithium for seizures, yeah. Oh, tomatoes. Yep, with the acid. That makes sense, Stargazer. Ooh, I bet that would be good with Alfredo. I never even thought about that. Ooh. I bet that would be good. Yeah, people get real bent out of shape about conversations around political spheres, and I'm cool with it. Like, yep. Absolutely, Stargazer Realm. That's how I feel too. Everybody's entitled to their own feelings, but some of this stuff needs to be highlighted because it is dangerous. Yes. Yes. I like political debates. Not on YouTube so much though. Especially like the Tim Pool character. That guy drives me insane. Insane. I don't know. And seeing his music videos that he's dropping had me in stitches laughing. I was laughing so fucking hard. Yep. Agreed. Agreed. And that's if you guys have not watched Operation Toussaint, it's on Prime. And I think the full version is on YouTube too. That is the original documentary that Tim Ballard and those guys did when they went to Haiti, how this whole thing started. And it's the extremes on both sides. It's not like I have nothing against the conservatives or the liberals, like none of that. It's the extremes on all ends, and they're both terrible on both sides. It's not good on either. But it is, if you cross all of that into the groups that are funding these extremist stuff, it's really scary. Yep. Mystery it is. It still is. I'm middle. I'm a pretty middle of the road. I'm extremely liberal on humanitarian issues, humanity issues, things that should concern everybody. I'm very liberal. But when it comes to like kind of more fiscal or core beliefs, I was raised extremely staunch conservative. Yep. It's getting pushed out for sure because they've got a way of silencing the negatives. Anyways. Yep. Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go. They're all finishing up eating. Thankfully, none of them have Ralphed yet. And then Kyle and I will probably watch a movie. We'll probably be back tomorrow. I do like John Grisham. I do. I haven't read his books in a long time. I think I've read most of his books though when I was younger. I used to read a lot when I was younger. I used to have a book by my bed every night. Nora Roberts is one of my favorite writers for just fiction type stuff. I love Nora Roberts and JD Robb, which is her pen name. I love a lot of that stuff. If you want like smutty kind of stuff, I used to love her books. Yeah. You guys, I'm not a big eater. Don't worry. Like I don't eat a whole lot. I have a hard time with food. I'm not a big eater. Oh, here comes Kyle with me on. All right, y'all.
I saw all the politics come up, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm still eating."
We're ending. I was just giving them a preview and making sure that they know my mods don't get any backlash for anything me and you say. We might do it as a members only on the main channel. I have a lot of fucking members. I didn't even realize. Dean Koontz is great. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Did you see what Revival said? They found Alexander the Great's tomb.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
That's awesome.
I can't wait to see. I bet they filmed it. What was that show we were watching where they
Time
were
Mystery.
excavating? Do you remember what it was? That was really cool.
King Tut?
No, remember the ones that they were dropping down into that little tunnel and they had showed like the excavation of the area over time. It was on Discovery, I think.
Huh.
It might have been National Geographic. It was amazing. Yeah, my mods do not get to take heat for shit. That's why I always feel bad, because I don't want anybody coming after my mods for anything I say, because they are not responsible.
We don't need to make it members only for the people that can't.
Oh yeah, stitching. We won't do that.
Oh,
We'll do a regular. We'll do it regular. I always forget about that. I will do members only lives coming up for you guys though, because I haven't done one in a while on the main channel. We'll get back into the groove of things after January is going to be a rough month. I have a fucking crazy packed schedule in January already, but February, hopefully I'll get back into a routine. I want to eventually get to the point where I have a schedule of these are the days you can expect. Like I want to get back into my still missing and highlight the cases of people still missing. I'm going to kind of do a variety of things. So hopefully in February, I'll be able to be consistent and set a schedule of these are the times I'll be live. This is the conversations that we're going to have during those times. I need to catch up on Tyler Feller, the fake fucking phony.
Yeah, and ECB.
Yeah.
I watch TikTok a lot, and there's the TikTok lives, and there's creators on both sides that spit their truth and try to come up with talking points, and they just debate. But I found a couple of people that are extremely intelligent. They know exactly what's going on, and
they're not one side or the other. They're just fact based.
Well,
it's not.
RTP used to be.
Yeah.
He used to work on Mitt Romney's campaign, and he's been a Mormon his whole life. But
yeah.
Now he's an
independent
atheist
and very factual based. Yeah. That's a good channel. He's a good channel.
Well, he brings up a lot of facts, a lot of
hard hitting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
oh, speaking of which, Julie, I don't know if you're in here or not. I saw Julie earlier. Gates calling out. How ironic. How fucking ironic. There is the Mothers of Liberty's husband, the co-founder of Mothers of Liberty's husband he's got some pretty hefty allegations against him. And of all people, it's Matt Gates, right? Gates from Florida calling him out, who's been accused of some horrendous shit too. These guys, that's what I wish people would understand, is it's not one party that's bad. It's both. And it's the extremist bullshit on both sides. The hypocrisy. What? The extreme liberals are dangerous.
They are, but they're not as...
No, bullshit. Some of those guys are real bad.
They are, but so if you talk about the extremists on both sides, that's fine. But when you talk about both parties... No,
not both parties.
There's only one party that's actively trying to bring down the LGBTQ.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah, take the rights away for LGBTQ. Yeah. And women.
And women, yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, Nisi. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's where it gets like, leave them alone. That's a crazy thing, is these guys come out and they say some of the worst shit about groups that they're not a part of, like the LGBTQ. They doesn't affect them, doesn't have nothing to do with them. won't ever infringe on their rights. But then they stand so staunchly of trying to take away those. Yes, wishful. That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you look at the article that I'm talking about, you'll see he's one of the ones that's pushing this getting rid of the other guy bullshit when he himself has been accused of some pretty heinous shit. Anyways, but they try to target these groups that have no effect on them whatsoever, and then months down the road, a year down the road, then we find out that they're accused of the same bullshit, if not worse, that they're trying to use as narratives to spin. We need to highlight some of that lady's TikToks with all of the groups with the pedophiles.
Oh, she's got
incredible.
Stats. She's got a lot of
She
stats.
spews out stats and is wild. It's amazing though. Nisi, I'm so proud of you that you're using your voice. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Hey, Smiles.
Sorry to hear that. MTG is another breed of human.
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, yeah. See, Becky's going to get herself in trouble. Yes, Stargazer, say that. Yes, that's the thing. We need common sense in the politics.
Yeah. Yeah, they need to get rid of all the insider trading, all that bullshit.
All right, y'all. I'm getting out of here before we get in trouble again. Sorry, Revival. Revival's anxiety always goes through the roof when I start these conversations.
Wow.
I don't even think she knows she's got the button that she could end my live. All right, y'all. I'm sure I'll see you guys around, and Kyle and I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow? Do you have anything going on? No. It's laundry day. Laundry day. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.